And welcome back to another episode, boys and girls. We are out here fishing in one of my favorite trout streams in all of Virginia. And this particular spot right here hasn't been stocked in forever, but we know of a couple good deep holes that hold them holdovers, and we're going to fish for them today and see if we can catch a few. As you guys can see, it's super shallow right here, gem clear. You can see the bottom, but there's some deep holes up against these old bluffs. So we're going to walk out through here, fish it good and slow, see if we can't find a trout or two. There's all kinds of native species in here: smallmouth, spotted bass, largemouth, carp, bluegills, rock bass, all kinds of stuff. Hard to tell what we may find while we're here today, but right now we're just throwing those simple 6mm little stinkers, a duo on a small J hook. We're just going to fish these little deep pockets, see if we can't find ourselves a couple eating trout. Alrighty, slid on down here to another deep little pocket. Just bomb out a couple casts, see if there's anybody in here. But just slide on out through there. Oh, there was a good bite. Got him. Got him on. What do we have here? It looks like a little rainbow trout. Yep, sure is. There we go. There we go. Yep, look at that little beauty. Fantastic, guys and girls. One of my absolute favorite fishing holes in the entire state. Beautiful, beautiful little rainbow trout right there. Heck yeah. Let her go back in there. She's actually hanging out around our feet. I imagine them old brown waders look just like a safe log to lean up against. But heck yeah, guys, there's the very first fish of the day on that duo. 6mm little stinkers, an absolute game changer when it comes to catching them holdovers and them wild fish. Let's go ahead and bomb us out another cast. Let's see if we can do that again. Another one. Very next cast. Got ourselves another one. Wow. Fantastic. About the same size, just a little guy. But coming out of here, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, those fall colors are phenomenal, guys. Slide her right on in the net right there. Another one. Back-to-back casts. I have a feeling we're going to be able to sit here and catch several of these little beauties. We're really going to take our time with these fish. We're going to pop that hook off as easy as we can and make sure they go back happy and healthy, because these fish are very, very comfortable here, and odds are they're going to hang out here for quite the while. So we'll let that little beauty go right there. Heck yeah, guys, that is just fantastic. Let's fix our little stinkers. Let's throw them back in there again. And drop that little duo of little stinkers right back in there again. I'm casting way above where the fish are biting, but I don't want to spook them. As you guys can see, I've marked up the area here next to me. I'm trying to stand super still to quit dispersing any of that silt, and I want to stay way away from these fish, because these fish are very, very wise. They will head down that creek to oblivion and you will not see them again. So you really got to stay back, be wary of the shadow. There was a bite. 3 casts in a row. Wow, 3 casts in a row. This one's fighting good too. Not much larger, but he has got the fight to him. Coming up in that crystal clear water, just beautiful. Biggest one so far, full finned. Tail's a little bit beat up, so he's definitely a holdover. But he's starting to heal up. Looking absolutely gorgeous. This is a male too. Perfect for the system when it comes to a successful spawn. Doesn't take too many males, but see if we can pump him loose. Nice and easy. There we go. Fantastic. We'll just let him go while he's so energetic. Take off, buddy. There he goes. Straight to the bottom at our feet. He'll just hang out there for a minute and he'll mosey on. There we go. 3 casts in a row. 3 fish. I mean, what more can you ask for when it comes to finding them on holdovers and getting them to bite, guys? Heck yes. Can we get lucky enough to catch 4 in a row? I think so. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, another really nice one too. Fighting super hard down there. I think since we've got these fish grouped up like this and we're getting some bites, I think it'd be a perfect time to try out some different colors in that 6mm. Maybe we can experiment around and see which one they like the best. But so far, that's 4 fish in a row on those 6mm pink ones. And these fish just have to have it. They are taking it almost instantly now. Pop her off. Nice and gentle there. Wow. We'll just let this little beauty take off right here as well. Go ahead and rig us up 2 of these white 6mm. Really should show up well. These old fish are down here competing with each other. We should be able to really get their attention with that white color. So let's just see what happens. Not really sure what they'll think of it. The way they're acting so far today, they're definitely going to want it, but let's just see how long it takes to get a reaction out of these fish here. Got him. There we go. There we go. Got one on the white eggs. It took about 3 casts. Quite surprising. But there we go. Fish on. About the same size. Just a beautiful little rainbow. But hey, they're willing to take it. Not nearly as aggressively as that pink color. But we managed to get one to bite it. See if we can find that old hook and gently remove it from this little guy right there. A quick pop loose. There we go. Gorgeous little fella. We'll go ahead and let him go right here. And I'm thinking we'll go ahead and leave those white eggs on there. We'll bomb them out there the second time. See if we can get these fish to key in on it. It took a couple casts to get them on that pink color, but once we did, gosh, they bit it every single cast thereafter. So we may have very well just created the same thing here, getting these fish to perk up and want to compete with each other and feed. And let's just go ahead and bomb it out there and let's see if that's the case. I'm going to run the same drift there, cast it ahead of where I think the fish are. Try to keep it right there in the middle of the current. As you guys can see, there's a bit of a rock face here that pinches that water up pretty good over there. So go ahead and let that drift right through that same little pocket where that last one bit. See if we can't get these fish to compete for this white color. Oh, yep, come back. Little nibble right there. Quickly bit it, and that was it. Yep, got him. There we go. Ooh, this one feels a little nicer. Yes, he does. Oh, popped off right there. That's okay, though. That's back-to-back casts on those white eggs. That one was a little bit nicer. May not even have been a trout. I'm not quite sure. I never got a good look at him, but can't complain with that, guys. Let's go ahead and bomb it back in here. See if we can't get these fish to start acting a little bit more aggressively towards this white color. Alright, guys and girls, that white color did get us a bite. We ended up landing one and losing one on it. So I'm thinking let's change it up to that old yellow color. These fish are beginning to slow down and not being quite as aggressive. So let's see what they think of that more natural egg color. being that nice yellow color there. Go ahead and bomb ourselves out a few casts. Let's just see what happens. Let the yellow eggs fall about right there. There we go. Oh, missed him. Darn it. Pulled her eggs down a little bit. That's okay. We'll go ahead and drop it right back in that same area. Out right there. We'll let that just drift its way right on back through there. See if we can get that little sugar booger to do that again. Yep, he did it right there. Come back. Bumped it twice. Got him. Got him that time. There we go. Got a bite on the very first cast with the yellow. Missed him. Casted it back in there. Managed to pick him up. There we go. Seems like the yellow color is doing pretty well so far. Beautiful little rainbow. This one may be close to the biggest one of the day. Still not super large, but absolutely gorgeous nonetheless. Looks like he's got it down there a little bit deep, but luckily we've got this very, very small hook. That should be removable quite easily there. Let's see if we can grab it right there. Give it a quick pop out. Absolutely. Beautiful one right there, guys, on that yellow color. Let's let her take off right here. There we go. So it would appear that they do like the other colors. The yellow is appearing to get the same amount of attention as that pink one did. Just repetitive back-to-back casts, which is exactly what you want to see. So let's go ahead and fix him up on our hook right there. Drop it back in there. See if we can't get another one. Do the same thing. Well, boys and girls, I think we're going to go on ahead and rig up the old black creek bug. We have switched up colors. I managed to pick up a couple on each of those different colors. Unfortunately, I only got one of each in the net. And that pink color was super duper hot there when it started. But they have fizzled out, guys, like I mentioned earlier. These fish have been in here for a long time and they are quite smart. And they can be kind of tricky to figure out and get them to bite repetitively. So I want to throw out the old black creek bug for a cast or two. I want to see if we can pick up that bite we had going earlier. No guarantees they're going to take too well to it or like it, but the creek bug has been really, really good to us here lately. We actually had a very successful video just the other day using it. So I'm hopeful that these holdovers and wild fish will go on ahead and agree with it too. There we go. Got him. There we go. I kind of figured if we switched up to that old creek bug, those fish would start to bite again. And wouldn't you know it, fish on. Wow. I mean, we pretty much killed the egg bite there. We changed up colors and they just quit feeding. So I figured if I ran and grabbed me a quick creek bug, I could get these same fish to start feeding. And wouldn't you know it, this one's probably the biggest one of the day. This fish here may actually be the male that we caught earlier. We just managed to trick him twice, because he does look very, very familiar. Could be a different fish, but another beautiful male. Let's let him take off right here, happy and healthy. There we go, guys. Followed up that little stinker bite with that creek bug and bobber down. It just goes to show those super finessey baits are the way to go when you're fishing for those holdovers and wilds, because they are very keen on their surroundings. They know what's going on, and tricking them can be quite difficult. Another one. Very next cast. There we go. Getting that back-to-back bite action again. Switched up presentations. Bobber down. Fan-stinking-tastic. This one's quite small, but gosh, is he fighting hard. Stirred up some more silt in here, unfortunately, so can't see the bottom like we were there a little bit ago, but it'll clear back up. Had to run it there and grab the old creek bugs and stirred up the bottom, making our way back in the creek here. Wow, another beautiful little rainbow out of this run. Absolutely gorgeous. Got those full fins. Nice, beautiful colors. Wow. What a blessing we have found here today, guys. Virginia's got these little sneaky holes like this that a lot of people just don't know about and forget about. And gosh, if you can't come out here and just have an absolute fantastic time. Oh, there was a bite. Second I lifted up, got him. Heck yeah. Gosh, they are fighting so hard. They're not very big, but they have got the spunk. I can assure you this water's nice and cool, and that's exactly what they like. Another beautiful rainbow trout. Just one after the other. There we go. Fan-stinking-tastic. Use our pliers here. Grab the base of the hook there and just turn her loose. Another beautiful one, guys. You guys can notice they're growing their fins back there. They've been in here long enough. They're starting to heal up just beautifully. Still a little bit of sign there from the hatchery, as you can see in the tail, but if these fish make it another few months, they will be completely flawless. They'll likely start spawning in here, creating those beautiful little wildies that you guys love to see me catch and that I love to catch. Heck yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. I think I'll catch a couple more and I'll go on ahead and call it a day. I don't see no use in traveling up and down the creek. This place has absolutely got some, and we've had an absolute blast, and there's really no need to go mess with any more of the resources. We'll just catch a couple more out of here and we'll go on ahead and call it a day. Oh gosh, guys, we got a deer walking along the bluff up here above us. I was just daydreaming watching it walk by. It's looking down here and just wondering what the heck it is we're doing in the creek, and wouldn't you know it, bob her down the entire time, I'm sure. Don't know how long that happened, but I might even put a little timer on there just for the giggles. But we got a beautiful little doe just above us here, just walking along the ridge, enjoying herself, and wouldn't you know it, fish on. Take off, little girl. There we go. Heck yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, guys and girls, very last cast of the day going in. I have had an absolute blast out here fishing this old stream, catching these little wild and holdover rainbows, and they have just been an absolute delight. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you smash that like button and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite bait is to target those holdover trout. If you enjoyed this video, once again, make sure to head down there, hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe, guys. We put out 2 videos a week, every Wednesday and Sunday. We come out, we fish these old Virginia streams exclusively for trout, and we have an absolute blast. So go ahead and join the family, guys. Smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when we post. But that's going to be the last one of the day right there, guys. Let's go ahead and let her go. Take off. Well, you guys know the drill. Get out if you can, and do yourself some fishing and have some fun. But most importantly, be safe and tight lines.